Okay, I'm gonna bring this back up again so you can hear the music. Oh, shoot. I just went off and got myself a drink. Okay, I'm back. So you guys have probably, if you haven't watched the first video from last Wednesday, it's too late now if you're watching this live. But if you're not watching this in the live premiere, you'll want to go back and watch that. But yeah, so we're working on this picture of Kovu from The Lion King 2. I'm not even looking at a picture of Kovu, which is probably not the right way to do this. But I just started drawing and came up with this, so we will continue. So there's a few areas here, as I said in my last video, that we gotta do. And that's the ears up here. I think that's it, actually, to be honest. I gotta do this little line here, but there's... Then after I'm done that, I'm gonna go through real quickly and get rid of like some of these spots where the lines go through the other lines where they shouldn't. We'll fix that up. And I feel like that line's wrong, but I'm not fixing it right now. And then we're gonna go through and add all the little extra lines. Like I wanted to put a line in here, I think it was, and like any spot just to kind of add to it. But we're gonna go, I'll show you when the time comes. Let's do it that way. Much better to do it that way. And also, if you didn't know how we did this like colorful, like how the line art is colored, go back to the first part of the very first part of the other video afterwards and you can see it there. Okay, good, we're on the right thing. So I'm just gonna make another layer before, because you don't want to mess this up. I've done that before. Okay, now we're gonna do the ear. Oh, I love Lorabo. That's another game I want to play for the series. Oops. We'll see if it comes out to that. I'm kind of trying to stay away from the King's Quest series because I actually have a plan that I want to do once I get a better computer. See, now we can go through these lines a little bit because we're going to work on a separate layer so we can erase things if needed. I feel like this was a dumb move, but whatever. We'll fix it. Maybe I need it. I guess I don't really. What's the difference? It's not that far apart. There. Make it a little bit more round. His ears are a little bit bigger in this. I guess I always draw characters with bigger ears. It's not always intentional, but see, I'm gonna go through this a little bit. I can't remember, does Kovu have the darker part to his ear? Let me check. I don't think this is even gonna show up for you guys, so I can check real quick. So he doesn't have the other part, so we don't need to focus on... We can actually... I just was watching, or I just was looking at the pictures, and we can actually move this down a little bit, because... I don't know. We don't need this going all the way up to the top. I'll bring this like this. You have to have a lot of patience to use the pen tool, just so you know. Don't go into it being like, yeah, I'm just gonna like whip up this picture real quick. Because it's not like that at all. At all. So, there. That looks good. We would have to have some line art coming here, but we're going to do that one after. Here we're just going to have, I don't think we're going to have as much as it shows even in this picture. Like in my sketch. We're just going to have it like this. Yeah, that's good enough. You can't really see the inside of it anyways, really, unless it's like maybe here, but that would be pointless, I think, to put in. Again, another part of just like it's too confusing to add it, so I'm gonna take it away. We could actually put this in here. I don't think it'd be that big of a problem. like that. That actually should go further out. It shouldn't come in. But, oh shoot, we're gonna actually go through his face with this. And I'll show you guys why. For regular, if you're not gonna have any sort of pressure to it, to the liner, it doesn't matter. But if you are gonna add pressure, it's kind of nice to go through something like this, for example, because then it's like, because this line technically would start underneath his chin and come down and around, right? But to start it here, the line art's going to get thicker here and then get thinner here. So I'm going to start it here so it will get thicker about here, as if it had started somewhere else, you know? That's just a little silly little trick that I figured if you're using this. If you're using like just plain line art, it doesn't matter where you start and stop, don't worry about that. Okay, so we're on a new layer for this. We're gonna do, because we just recently did the pressure one, we're gonna do the pressure one now, and then we'll go back and do 3 stroke path without the pressure. There we go. So now I can go through and erase these lines, which I can do without the pen, or without the, when I say pen tool, without my tablet pen. And I just have like a Wacom tablet, new tablet, and all those things. I'm hoping to get a new computer next year, but now with this whole being off work and we're supposed to be going away, but now we're not going away yet. We're still going away, but it's gonna be like in probably September, October. So, yeah. Not fun, but could be worse, I guess. I want to get rid of this here. Oh, no, I want to play King's Quest. I was going to do a King's Quest marathon for myself, which is something I do all the time, but I guess I got lots of time to do that if I need to. I only need 2 days, so if I get ahead one time, then I'll do it. It takes about 2 days to do. I just play just the original games, not original / the remakes of the first 3. Because if I just did the originals, it'd probably be able to be done in a day. Especially because King's Quest 2 is so short in the original. In the remake, it's like 6 hours almost to play. I have those already on my channel if you guys want to watch King's Quest. I also have another good one I have on this channel as well, is Inherit the Earth. It's one that I really wanted to play, but I'm not going to. I think we're good for this. Like I wanted to play for this like whole thing, but I've already have it on my channel and it's long. So, but I think I only had like, back then, that was back when you did like the 10-minute videos or something. Wow, that's so long ago. So yeah, if you don't know what I'm doing now, again, like I was just telling you about this line down here, I'm going through this part here because I'm actually going to just have the pressure for this. This is going to include all the little extra hairs that are going to come off of him, which I just started doing not that long ago. So it's not even this is like a brand new thing that I do. Okay. So this is going to be all things that are like not... Oh yeah, we're going to do one down here. I love this song. I want to play King's Quest. This is from King's Quest 6. I love in the new King's Quest games. I don't want to maybe totally get talking about games, but we're gonna talk about it for a second here. They have like a lot of music from the original games and stuff, and that really just, I don't know, that just hit me. I loved it. It really made it. And this is one of the things, they have this like little music, this little song sort of thing, I guess. Now I'm just going longer with it because it's going to actually not be as long, because it's just going to be the pressure sensitive one. So like out at the very end here, there'll be nothing showing. I think I'm done with this. I might do another one here. There. Going through and erasing all these is the worst part of the whole thing, so there's nothing. Okay. Now, am I going to do it at 4? Am I going to do it at 3? I'm going to do it at 4. Stroke path. Simulate pressure. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to now take the inked layer and I'm going to make it a little bit more transparent. We're going to do a little tiny bit with this one here, just so I can sort of see where they are, where it ends. Now this layer that I just put in here to do these little hairs, I'm not going to put down onto the layer with the inking like with the other line art, just because when I'm coloring sometimes that can affect it, so I'd rather not even have it there. It just makes it more complicated. Well, that turned out really nice. I like that. That I think I went a little too far with. There. Yeah. There we go. Oh, see, that should not have stopped there. That's what happens when you stop right there, but that's okay. There. Just gives you kind of a nice sort of little hair type thing. Sometimes I'll do that down around the muzzle. Just give me a second. It's encoding overload. Poor computer. We love you, computer. Please work. So yeah, this will stay a separate layer. And there we go. So we have all the main inking done. Now we're going to work on the black lines. The lines are not going to change color at all. Last video. I haven't done any like videos like this for a while. Now that eye's too high, whatever, we'll fix it. I haven't done any videos for a while. And so I didn't know that, yeah, I should probably get a drink. So I was so dehydrated in the last video. Now I'm drinking pop, which is also dehydrating, so that'll be wonderful. We're gonna bring this eye down, I think. That's the best part about doing it digital. If you did this like in a picture, you'd have to erase it and do it. Now Kovu has... Let's go back and look at pictures. Yeah, he does. Even as an adult, he has it. Let me just click on something so I can see it a little closer. He's got like a really big part to this. like, I don't know. I didn't even realize that, like, ever. I don't think I've ever drawn Kovu the way he's supposed to. That's maybe why it doesn't look like Kovu half the time. He's got this really big part to this, like, part here at the back. That's gonna be huge. Whatever. Whatever, it'll look fine. Danny has that too. It's hard to see. I gotta sometime draw. Maybe that's what I'll do once this picture's done. For the other pictures, I'll do like a little series of like drawing my characters, so I can kind of show you all the little hidden things about them. For if anyone ever draws them, or you know, just likes to watch drawing. I should bring this down because I want it to kind of come to a point a little bit more. I think. Is that right? Like how I'm like going to like, instead of like saving a picture and bring it in, I just keep going back to Google. I think that looks okay. It doesn't go down. This goes to here. But is it pointed that much then? It's kind of like, it's rounded, so we can round the edge. That's not a problem. Oh, but then that's a problem there. We can still round it. Just push this back and make it more round here. That looks okay, I guess. Oh, maybe not. I don't want going in too far. I want it to kind of stay a nice little thing going here. Let me just get rid of this. I need to keep an eye on you. Okay. I love King's Quest 3, or Quest for Glory 3 too. I like King's Quest 3 too. A lot of people don't like Quest for Glory 3. I do like a lot of things about it. Here, we're gonna play around with this a bit. I'm gonna go back here and take another look. Okay, so it goes right down. Okay, so his is a little different. Kovu has like this weird. So I can just basically draw the line, the eye, and then put the thing behind it. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna take away this. Oops, not that. This. Draw like a simple eye, and then we'll put it into it. He's got kind of. Oops, come on. Again, using the pen tool is crazy. So actually, yeah, speaking of, even though this is not, we just changed to Space Quest, I believe. Now, am I correct? No, this says track 6. But, speaking of Quest for Glory 3 and such, since I feel like it would almost be very fitting to watch or listen to while doing these pictures, because it has oh, that's good. Because it has sort of that African feel to it. But, let's wait a second, sorry. Focus. Okay, copy, edit, paste. If I don't say it out loud, it doesn't happen. But it has sort of that African sort of feel to it, and actually one of my characters is based off of a character. Actually, two of my characters are based off of characters from that game. Can you guess which ones? I'm really kind of going pretty cheap on this right now, and I'm sorry. I shouldn't be. I should be trying my hardest to do a good picture. Because, you know, I want you guys to see something good. But, not good enough. And, this is really what it's like watching me draw live. I'm all over the place. I really am. I feel like I've, like, progressively got worse at this. Like, at talking. Not maybe at art. Maybe as I get better at doing the artwork, I get worse at doing talking. I'm not good at both. I can only do one or the other. Okay, so for this time, we're gonna do... Yeah, it's fine. We're gonna do, with a 3 pixel brush, stroke path without pressure. There's a couple ways of doing this. This is the way I'm gonna do for this one, just because it's what I've always used for the longest time. So I'm just gonna go select everything except for obviously the parts I want to fill in. And we're gonna go expand by, whoa, not 5, 1. I guess you guys can't see any of that stuff, which is kind of a bummer. I don't know if I can change that, but I don't know if I want to change it though. Sometimes it just kind of gets in the way. Especially when I'm doing a speed paint. I hate it when these stupid pop-up things suddenly flash on the screen and back off the screen again real quick. You don't care about that when you're watching a speed paint. You want to watch me paint. Inverse. Get this big brush. We're going to fill it all in. It doesn't matter it's through here yet. We'll fix that. Right now, actually. Okay. Depending on what I'm doing, sometimes I'll fix this now, sometimes I'll fix it later. If there's more being added, which there is more being added, but it doesn't affect this, so I'm gonna do that. Everything looks good. So now we gotta do this other part. Kovu's got like a weird eye. Give me a quick second. I'm gonna take a look at it. Okay. So it kind of comes up. Oops, so we're actually not gonna do that. Sure, whatever. Whatever, that's fine. I don't care. I'll deal with it later. There. So it comes out through here. Don't worry, just trust me on this, okay? I know it looks weird. Give me a second. Okay, so does it start at the very top? Okay, it kind of comes... I hope that this is not affecting you guys too much. Close, but not what I'm looking for. This is why the patience with the pen tool. Okay, I want to kind of come from this angle here. We're going to go down. That's sort of what I'm looking for. I don't know. Whatever. Looks fine. Maybe people who draw Kovu on a regular basis can tell me what I'm doing wrong, but kind of coming out here. Now, if it's not part of its actual eye, it's just part of the markings, right? So I guess we can go out with it. We can just fix that after. Oh. It's not what I wanted to do. Not at all what I wanted to do. That's, I guess, where the shortcuts would come in handy, but whatever. I'm a rebel. Okay. So, make selection. In this case, we're going to do that. So you can make a selection. So if you want to cut something, the pen tool is really good. So you go along the outside or the inside or whatever you want to do of cutting, and you can make a selection. But it also can be used for this, which is what we're going to do. I need a new layer before I do this, or we're going to mess everything up. So we're going to go through here. And it gives you a really nice, crisp line for it, which I really like. I'm going to take this down a bit and we're gonna erase the inside parts, like the parts that we don't need of it. Which actually, to do the inside of the eye, I'm gonna do it this way. Make this. Actually, I want to do that. Oh right, that's not gonna work on that one. This is where I should have kept that line around the outside, like the entire eye, instead of erasing it, because of this exact thing I thought wasn't gonna be a problem. But whatever, it's not gonna be a problem in the long run. We're actually gonna do that twice. Select expand, one time, there we go. Now I can get in here and just get rid of all this stuff. I also use that same thing that I just did with the pen tool to do the shading now. I didn't do it before, I do it now, and it works really nice. Now if we bring this up here like that. Maybe it looks a little more like him, who knows. So now we got that, we can pretty much, let me just take away the sketch for a second. Get a quick good look at it. We're almost at the point where we're going to be coloring, and we're almost, like, we're getting closer to the end of this video. It's crazy. Probably only one more video after this, because all the rest of it's short and easy stuff. Okay, so now we gotta do the eyes. Not that sketch, this sketch. The eyes are the one thing that kind of get me as to doing them. I don't know, sometimes I'm like, man, this is the best eyes that I've ever done in my life, and sometimes I'm like, no, these are horrible. And so I'm still working on like getting the best stuff done. I do like to have them where they're not perfectly round. I don't know, that's just me. If you guys have any sort of say as to why they should be perfectly round, feel free to voice it. Because oops, it's gonna be a little darker, so he's gonna have a bit more. His pupil's gonna be a bit bigger. That's good, I think. Good enough. See, I don't. The thing is, that's one reason why I think I might do my characters next. Because I know my characters really well, so I can't really get them wrong. Or should we do, no, I want to say he's looking in the distance over this way. My neighbors are home, I think. The eyes are a big problem to me, but I know they're important, so I'm gonna try my best to get them. It looks like one's looking up a bit higher. Anyone else have any good ideas? Well, I guess there's a couple ways I've done this before that are better and probably quicker and probably the smartest ways to do this, but just give me a second. Oh no. That looks like he might be. I don't know. Well, at least he looks sort of like he's looking in the same spot, but I think something's off still. Again, we're not going to spend 10 years, like that's what I'm saying. Sometimes pictures can last like a long time just doing this little stuff. Just not something I want to do right now. I don't want to make it too much bigger, but like a little bit wouldn't hurt. There. I hope that looks okay. Oh, my favorite song! I know it's not the whole thing, but I don't know what you guys are hearing. Other than the music, hopefully. I could just see it on my microphone was picking up. I love this music. Okay, we'll go back to the regular now. There, okay. Turn that down. I love that. That's the music I blast when my neighbors are annoying. For hours on end. Okay. Because I'm crazy like that. Okay, we're back to the regular thing here, so we're gonna do with a 3 pixel brush. And then with a 4. You'd think I'd have saved the 4 by now because I tend to use it a lot. Submit pressure. Go. Oh yeah, that's something I want to maybe save as. If you're doing this and you want to like save the pen tool stuff that you've done, especially if you're going to be doing things back and forth like I just did, if you're just doing the like stroking the path kind of thing, if you're just doing that, you're probably safe. But if you're going to be doing things where you're going to be doing the selection and stroking path as well, you're going to want to save your picture often to different files so you can keep any pictures that you might lose stuff from, or at least the pen tool stuff. So there we go, we got them. Okay, so now we're gonna get rid of, unfortunately, this beautiful pink and blue stuff. We're gonna get rid of sketch. Okay, I'll live with it. Okay, so we're gonna make the picture a little smaller, just a tad. It's not gonna let me. Okay, fine. I want to make sure that we have it so that there's nothing that I have to worry about, which is sad because I really like that one part, but I don't think I can have it without. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to use all line work. Oh, we want to get rid of these little, remember the little hair things? We're going to get rid of them right now, especially for this part. I guess you don't really need to get rid of them other than for this part. And color layer. So we're going to color him all in. With this color. Now I'm just going to quickly go through, and unfortunately this is going to be long and boring, but we're going to go through and we're just going to see if there's any obvious spots that need to be fixed in this. So I'll probably try to be in the chat for these so I can talk to you guys a little bit, especially for some of these boring parts. The next video will probably be the most exciting one. Unfortunately, I have to make it there to get it. I hope it's exciting. But yeah, you gotta go into all these little tiny cracks. Now you don't have to do this, and I don't even totally know why I'm doing it, because I didn't put the effort into the picture that would require this, but you know what, whatever. Like, I like this picture, even if it's not correct, I like it. I guess the reason why I'm saying I'm not putting the effort in, because I put effort into it, but I just didn't, I didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, I guess, is what I'm saying. That doesn't mean that I didn't put effort into it, it just means I got horrible artist block and I just cannot draw. But hopefully by the time I'm doing the next one, I'll be out of it. It's from working on the comic too much, I think. The comic sort of does that to me. I have a love-hate relationship with it, and right now all I am doing is inking. And you saw how boring that was. Just imagine doing that all day long. That's what I do for the most part right now. As soon as I get to all the fun stuff, then I'll be like, yeah, the comic. I'm so excited. Okay. There we go. We still have a bit of time left. I better actually get rid of this so I can see. Yeah, we got a bit of time left. So, come on, get back here. Okay. So now I can color in his mane and stuff. What? There. Bring back the color and we color him in. And then we're gonna do eyebrows. We should have them colored, sort of. I guess I should change that because we might not have them fully colored by the time we're done this video. But in the next video, we'll be done. Guaranteed. Come on. Whatever we'll do. Yeah, they're not that close. If it's two different colors, it's two different colors. I don't have a really good picture for this. You can probably already see it in the corner of the screen, right? You can see it. Yeah. So the world's greatest picture for this. I just did the nose, right? It's hard to see because there's so much shadow too. Like it's already shaded. Which is better if you're gonna get your colors from a non-shaded picture, but whatever. Whatever, if it's not 100% Kovu, it's not 100% Kovu. Maybe it's his brother or something. Or, I guess we've seen his brother. It's his kid or something. Oh, don't want to do that right now with the... There, and then this. Do I want to expand? Yeah, I guess I can with these darker colors. So why I'm just doing this little top part here. Okay, I need the music thing out of the way. Is because I want to, I gotta do the other parts with the markings. So I'm gonna create a new layer. And this is just something I just started doing as well. It's done in the, everything after page 1 in the comic. I believe this is how I do it. I could be wrong. It might be page 3. Page 2 or 3 maybe. I know part of page 2 is done the old way. Or one of the old ways. I've changed so much recently on how I do this. I used to just do, remember how we did that, like make a selection of an area? I used to do it that way for a long time. And then I just decided, no, I'm going to do it this way from now on because it just makes it so much easier. I don't even know why I would do it. Like, the selection makes a really sharp line, but I don't feel like you really need a sharp line all the time. I don't know if I can get this to fit right. What kind of, well, I guess I could. I just have to, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do it this way. Let me add a new thing. And we're gonna go till we got them colored, I guess. Oh, this is really hard. How did I do that? There. Does that look too weird? Yeah, it looks horrible. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna go to this part here. Whoop, that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I want to do. Okay, so we can get rid of that other one. We don't have to worry as much. Out of here. And then we'll stop this video for next. Bring this up higher. For next week, where we will finish it. Background and all. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, that's the shortest part. And that's what I'm saying, like, at the comic right now, there's a good chunk of what I need to have done already that is at this point right now. So it's like, you know, I have nothing to show, but the last little bit is going to take like an hour per page. Because I can just, basically, it's a lot of the same characters over and over again, so. So yeah, now we're gonna stroke path, but we want it a little bit bigger. Don't wanna... Now we can get this and this. I'll show you more about what we're doing with this in a minute. Or in the next video, I guess. It'll be a minute for me, but it won't be a minute for you guys. Oops, what did I do that for? What did I do that for? Let me just step backward for a second. No, that's not what it, well, that's okay too. There. Get rid of that. We're gonna... Oops, we want the same color that's already here. Okay, so you see how these like really thick dark lines here that are kind of ugly looking? There's an easy way to fix that. If you go to the layer that you put that on, as long as it's not on your colored layer, which it shouldn't be, you can lock the pixels, so you're only going to be working on the pixels that are already drawn on there. Anything that's transparent behind it is not going to be affected. So for example, right now, I wish I could show this to you easily. But like, for example, it's not on the color, it's not on the line art, it's not on anything, it's just those lines. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to color just those lines. It's the same way I color my line art as well. Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes it will give you like a little kind of ugly looking line. Great, for this time. Now there's this like little spot here. We'll fix up some of these little spots in the next video. I like that one there. Actually, I should fix that one now, because I'm going to actually erase it. So you want to make sure if you're going to erase anything from this, you want to unlock those pixels and then lock them again. So we're going to go over here. Now we are going to add a scar and everything in the next video, because he's going to have a scar at this point. There. There we go. We gotta do his eyes real quick. Yeah, we're later than I'd like to be with this, so let's do this quickly. Take away his eyes for a second, so we can get some good. I like to do it that way, because then you get the full eye without anything around it. Oops. I guess that didn't do anything, that's fine. No. On this layer here. Bring back the eyes real quick. So we're going to end this video very quickly in a few seconds, okay? So I will see you guys next week, and we will finish this picture up next week on Wednesday. So make sure you come back for that, and we will see how I finish it. It will be a lot more fun than the previous videos, or at least there's going to be a lot more going on. Maybe not a lot more fun, but there will be a lot more stuff to actually watch. These videos have kind of been a little bit more boring, and I'm sorry about that. There we go. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!